Well, we're following the latest on a tuberculosis scare in the state of Kansas. It is now the largest TB outbreak in U.S. history. At least 67 cases confirmed, 60 in a single county. There are also dozens of people with latent TB, meaning they've been infected but don't have symptoms and can't spread it at the moment. 2 people have died following their infection. Experts say the general risk to the public is very low, but there is obviously growing concern. Let's ask the pediatrician about this. Dr. Steve Turkovich is back with us tonight, president at Oishei Children's Hospital. Is this something that people watching should be concerned about?
Fortunately, no. TB is not very common in the United States, and it takes a lot of sustained exposure to somebody who's actively sick in order to get it. So 20 to 30% of people who are around in a sustained period with somebody who is sick will get TB. But if you do travel, if you are in areas where you are in concentrations of people, like prisons or other areas like that, there's a higher risk to there. So traveling to Asia, to Africa, to Latin America, that could increase your risk. But here in Erie County, we average about 5 to 15 cases per year. The last year that we have data for 2023, we had 14 cases here in Erie County, so not very common.
The other thing I want to ask you about here is the growing worry surrounding avian flu, bird flu. We know it's resulted in egg prices skyrocketing. There's also been, though, 1 human death, and a new strain has been detected in poultry in California. Then you have this New York Times article that just came out today. Reporters speaking with more than a dozen experts, and they say a human pandemic isn't inevitable, but the possibility is no longer remote. Should we be concerned about this?
Well, I think I would be more concerned about this than I would be TB. The reason is the formula is there in that we've got a virus that can rapidly transform and change. It's spreading into multiple different types of animals, including poultry, cows, and other sorts of mammals, and we know that it can transform and go into humans. Yeah. Fortunately, right now, it's very hard to transmit to humans. Only those people who have direct contact with animals are getting infected. But it could transform into a form that you can go human to human. Good news is we know what this is. Unlike COVID, we're testing for it, we're screening for it, and vaccines are being produced. So we're ahead of the game compared to where we were with COVID, but it does have the ability to become a pandemic.
Great to get your insight on both of these topics. Steve Turkovich, president of Oishei Children's Hospital. Doctor, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
All right.